Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got some more RTA for you guys. Now, jumping into this here, I actually utilized the free on equip event over the weekend to tweak a couple of builds, so hopefully we'll be able to use them today. And they are also pretty versatile units, so we'll see if we can squeeze them in. Let's go ahead and ban out Let's ban out Aola and Lua. Let's try something a little different this time around. I think both games we fought Lua, one she was banned in, I post-banned her, and then the other one I fought her. We did lose, so let's go ahead and just ban Lua just in case for this one here. See if we can make some magic happen. Alright, so my opponent actually ends up banning the Lua and the Sea Lilius as well. Let's see if we can manage to not have too many openers in this one. Ooh, very nice. Pilus as the first pick. I think what we can do is go for DDR. Do we want to go Bunny Dom? I don't think so. We'll go DDR here. We fought Bunny Dom with DDR before, and it is manageable. We'll go DDR and we'll go Hand Guy as well. I think this will be a pretty decent little start for us, and we'll go for a Knight afterwards. We'll kind of see what they're going with this. Oh my god, alright. DPS Pilots here with Rocket Punch Gauntlet, Arwell as the Mitigation Knight on their team. Seems okay though, they don't really have any cleansing utility units as of right now. I mean, pilots can cleanse with their S3, but not if you stun her, right? Perhaps we go a Tywin into this team, that might be pretty good. Perhaps we do, actually depends. Ooh, they're going Fire Lilius, wow, they are going for a cleanser. Okay then. Do we go for a Tywin? I think we do. He's trying to mitigate the cleansing that we have, right? So we might as well just double down on debuffs here. He does have a cleanser, doesn't have a debuffer, or sorry, doesn't have a cleanser, doesn't have a like Soul Weaver like healer. So Lilius does cleanse with her S3, but it's only one time. It's kind of like Dilibet. It just happens once, so it's not too big of a deal. Should we go for Abyssal Euphine? She might be pretty decent in here. I think Abyssal Euphine could be good. Do I want to go for Landy? Landy's really weak here. I think we go for Abyssal Euphine. She's going to be pretty decent. Now the unit that I rebuilt over the free unequip weekend is Briarwitch, actually. Made her so much better. Ooh. Navy Captain Landy and ML Ken. Alright then, I think we can fight the Navy Captain Landy here. Euphine should be able to do this. What is decent into the rest of his team, though? Navy Captain Landy. If we just bring a Bologna here, it could be decent enough, I would say. It's either that or we go for Infernal Kawazu, but I think Bologna has more killing capabilities here overall, because it's a pretty bulky team with quadruple knights. Let's ban the ML Ken, and he's going to ban the Bologna. Alright. So let's give the HP over to DDR, that should be okay. Euphine also gives health. I don't think I want Euphine to give health in this one. She's the solo carry DPS, so let's go ahead and give her a defense self-imprint. I think everyone is okay though. DDR is giving her 1 health too. Sure, let's go for it. Don't think I need too much effectiveness on DDR. We do buff effectiveness for the whole team, so it should be good enough. Alright, let's go for... Lilius is gonna go first. Let's see if we can get an attack down on this Landy. There we go. And I want to put the attack down here just in case the Lilius decides to cleanse with an S3. If not, then Landy's stuck with an attack down, so it's pretty good. Alright, he is gonna just opt to S1 here, hitting DDR, which is fine. I think what I'll do is I'll try to provoke the Lilius. There we go, very nice. She's not built with resist, she's normally not, but if I use a non-attack skill, then Lilius will be able to cleanse and kind of push herself up a little bit, but that should be okay. Alright, we see the S3 coming out. He's going to try to stun DDR. My DDR has about 150 to 160 effect res, so we are going to resist here. Nothing too terrible happening. We could pop an S3. But Pilus is there. She might be able to cleanse. It's fine. Let's go for the S3 anyway. I know Lilius will be able to cleanse something on herself, but if she cleanses the Provoke, then she should be put to sleep anyway. There we go. So, yep, she does get put to sleep there. Let's go ahead and push up with the team. She does cleanse that. That's okay, though. At this point, we just want to see if we can get some debuffs. There we go. Very nice. Got some Venoms onto everyone. Getting hit by the Pilus is fine. Rocket Punch Gauntlet proccing, but not managing to break her barriers. Just really concerned about this this Landy. She still has her attack down, so we should be okay. Nice little counterattack, put her to sleep. Beautiful. Love to see it. And do I want to push up the team here? Do I go for the S3? I don't think I need it. Did he already S3 with Arwell? Yeah, I don't think I need it here, so let's just go for the S1 onto the Lilius. And our Tywin has an effect in this buff, so it's not terrible. We could go for an S3. Should I? Why not? Let's go ahead and soul burn the S3 here. We shouldn't be able to wake up Pilus. I don't think we can break the barrier on her, so we should still be able to be okay here. Nice. Landy can't be stunned, but the Lilius can, and this means that she can't cleanse, which is fantastic for me. Do we go for the Lilius? I think so. If we can get rid of Lilius, I think we're in a pretty good position, right? So we just keep sleeping her, and we'll just keep going with Calric. Let's push into the Arwell so she can't keep pushing herself up. Alright. Oh no, this is bad though. Look at Landy. She's about to get her full burst. This is not good. She's about to get her full burst here. She's about to get her S3 up. She does still have an attack down, which is nice, but she's pretty much going to counter here guaranteed, which is unfortunate. Now, she's going to rip this S3. It should be okay. I want to say it should be okay. It might stun, but Calric can still cleanse. We're still fine. I don't think anyone dies here. Yep. There we go. Very nice counter-attack. Very nice second counter-attack from the Euphine, replenishing that attack down, I think. Yep. And now a Tywin has his Rage, so this Lilius can't... She can't resist this. We can get hit by the Landy. No salvo, though. That's pretty good. I think at this point, I just go for a strip on Landy. I don't think I want to go for the S3. Right, get that attack down, strip the buffs on her. Nice little counter attack here on the Euphine. Abyssal Euphine is just way too good. Alright, so Lilius is gone. Let's go ahead and we can probably kill Landy with DDR, right? Unless she salvos. Nope, there you go. And that's it. So Abyssal Euphine is here, and she's able to clean up everybody else afterwards. See, DDR getting turned into like a pseudo DPS unit is so nice. You can just essentially kill low HP units on demand, especially if you stack up enough injury on them. So, wow, DDR and Euphine together, that is a combo that I didn't think I would be able to use ever, but here we are. Alright, matching into a champion player, love to see it. Got that Rylet profile picture, I respect that, even though evasion is on the decline right now. We're actually not banning Aiden this time around, because I did build Briar Witch, so we'll see if we can use her. This guy bans ML Shu. That's a really strange pre-ban, but Lu is also pre-banned, so I'll take it. For the first pick here, I think I'll go for... Do we still go DDR? I think we just still go DDR. There's no reason not to. Even if my opponent goes for something like Bunny Dom, I think we're still fine. Alright, Sea Lilius and Bunny Dom. Okay. What do we do into a Sea Lilius and Bunny Dom? I think we just go for Hand Guy here. Just more supports, more bulkiness. I think it's okay. We'll also go for... DDR doesn't have to pop his S3. That's the main thing. We could go for LRK. We can go for some damage. Or do we go a Tywin? I think LRK is a pretty decent bet here, though. Get some pretty good guaranteed damage. As long as they don't have... really strong damage mitigation unit, we should be able to take out Bunny Dom pretty easily with LRK plus another DPS. We do see Arwell coming out here though. Oh, and Navy Captain Landy, alright. I think I can get behind this though. This looks like a pretty fun team to go up against. ML Bologna seems amazing here. So does ML Ken. Yeah, so does ML Ken. So we could technically trap them in draft with those two units. So let's go for it. Let's go Bologna. Let's go Ken. think we got this. Alright, bringing ML Ken into the fray. Oh boy. Alright, Lionheart Sermia, yeah, just get rid of that right there. I think we're good. Either one of the DPSs getting through is perfectly fine by me. He's gonna get rid of the Bologna. That is fine. Go ahead and do something like this. Attack up for the Ken, that's pretty good. DDR giving HP to everybody. I think that's a pretty decent setup we got going. DDR and Handguy are now like best friends. They used to be mortal enemies. If your opponent had Handguy, you could never use DDR, right? Now they're on the same team and they're doing work. Okay, Sea Lily's gonna pop off. That's fine. Bunny Dom's going next. And it's also okay, because that R-Roll's really slow, actually. It's slower than my LRK. So it's probably really, really bulky. Let's see what the Bunny Dom goes for. Doesn't go for anything here. That is okay. We could go for the Cleanse. There's no reason not to. Especially because I want LRK to be able to move afterwards. Right? Let's go for an S2. So we can push up again. LRK gets to go. We replenish our immunity on everybody. And we are lifesteal, so we will be able to sustain through this fight, even if Landy continuously counters us. Speaking of which, let's go for an S2 on the Landy, just to make sure that she has an attack down. Alright, very nice, very nice. We got some injuries on her too. The Venoms are detonating. Alright, let's see if he can actually debuff the ML Ken here. He might be able to. Oh, nope, no stun. He was able to strip everything, but no stun. So that's fine, I'll take it. Nice little counterattack there. Alright, Landy's gonna salvo, but that's okay. Not too big of a deal. My team is pretty tanky, actually, especially with this Landy with an attack down. We are looking pretty good. Nice little provoke there, so next turn, she's gonna be in a world of hurt against this ML Ken. Bunny Dom's gonna go for the S3. I don't know if she has a cleansing artifact. We'll see. She does, so it gets rid of the attack down, but not enough to cleanse the provoke. So this Landy is still kind of dead next turn. Let's go for the S3. Try and defense breaker. Oh, very nice. Alright. Yeah, we're looking pretty decent here. Let's go for an S1 onto the Sea Lilias. She is defense broken after all. And let's let this R-Roll have a turn. She could try to get rid of the attack buff on ML Ken here. It's a little risky. Oh, because he crit. Look at that. Unable to do it. And we're dealing a ton of damage back at her. Right. We're not going to go for the S3. That's going to cleanse his team. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and put this, put the Sea Lilias to sleep here. There we go. Alright, Landy's gonna counter. That's fine, she can't S3 here. She's gonna hit the Ken. Ken's in Sigurd's Scythe range. So down goes the Landy. Oh, solo DPS Ken is so fun. ML Landy is in shambles now. If you get a draft where ML Landy is the solo DPS, pick ML Ken and ML Bologna, and you're fine, as long as you're kind of tanky enough to support that kind of style. But yeah, solo DPS Landy struggles quite a bit. There's so many counters to her now, and ML Bologna being so consistent. You can see that guy banning the Bologna there, because Bologna would have just absolutely destroyed Landy with a single Soulburn S1. If you have an attack buffer on the team, it's enough to kill. Right, you S3 on your first turn with Bologna, pretty much always now. You don't hold it for any soul burns or anything. Just rip it, and you'll have a vigor buff, get an attack buff next turn, and then just soul burn your S1, and you're killing tanks in one shot. It's scary. But let's keep this going. Oh, ooh, Briarwitch is banned. Shoot. Again, this was supposed to be a Briarwitch, Briarwitch showcase, but I don't control the matches that I get. These are all commentated live, so I can only hope to be able to showcase the units that I have built. But yeah, let's see. We go for, I think, DDR once more. The Bunny Dom, again, doesn't do anything. Bunny Dom just kind of sat there the whole time in the last match. Destina might be okay, but Destina is actually really susceptible to, one, Briarwitch, which they do have banned, which is nice. Oh, everyone's using Fire Lilius now against DDR. Interesting. But the other thing about Destina is that she kind of struggles with full control units like Pirate Captain Flan and shenanigans. So maybe we don't go Handguy here. Maybe we can go Pirate Captain Flan. Solitary is also pretty good too. Yeah, that could be an option. What knight could we go for? Perhaps we can go for an A Tywin. Or do we go for LRK? I think LRK is pretty good. Steal the LRK from the opponent, and then we can go... Do we go Pirate Captain Flan and Solly, or do we just go for something like Abyssal Euphine here? I think Abyssal Euphine seems pretty decent. Yeah, let's go for her. Oh, hang on! I forgot Fumir was a thing! Oh shoot, we should be trying to test out Fumir in our matches. I completely forgot that I have her built. Whoopsies. Okay, Midnight Gala Lilius getting picked up as well. Okay, this guy has the fire and earth units needed to make Fumir work. Do we really care, though? That's the real question. Do I really care? This looks like a Designer Lilibet game, doesn't it? Looks like a Designer Lilibet game. Midnight Gala Lilius makes it so I'm a little bit worried. I don't go for Bihu here. I think I go for... Do I go for Abigail? Oh, maybe not. I think Designer Lilibet's pretty good, so let's go for her. Uh-oh, where is she? Designer Lilibet, there we go. And... we'll go for Hand Guy. Probably. Let's go for Hand Guy. Alright, LRK Dilbet, even if Euphine gets banned out, LRK Dilbet should be enough for a team like this. Yeah, I think it should be good enough. We could ban Midnight Gala Lilius just to prevent the LRK from dying turn 1. That could be pretty good. I probably should have gone something like Pirate Captain Flan, I don't know. Maybe Solitaria? I think it would have been pretty strong, right? Instead of Hand Guy. But I wanted some extra cleansing for the shenanigans that are about to come out. Knockwall to reset Dilibet. Interesting. The thing is, I didn't need Dilibet to cleanse immediately, so... Oh, never mind! He is gonna ban the Dilibet! That's a good pick, then, on my part. It's good to know for the future. But Abyssal Euphine didn't actually get banned out. I thought she would. Okay, let's go ahead and do something like this. I think the teams are good, imprints are fine. I don't need a bunch of effectiveness on DDR. We're not debuffing Destina anyway. We're gonna bank on Euphine to kind of kill that Destina there. Okay, let's go for it. See what the Fumir, or not Fumir, the Knockwall does here. She's gonna S3, okay. And that's typically fine. She can't reset LRK, which is nice. We do get a nice barrier. Who did she reset? Not the Hand Guy. Reset the DDR, LRK reset himself, and did not reset the Abyssal Euphine. Wow, okay, that is, pretty good for me then. Pretty good for me. Do we go for an S2? Let's, no, we don't need to. We already have a barrier. Just go for an S1 here. Get the DDR to go. DDR can go for an S1 here. Let's sleep the Fumir. Ooh, she's on resist. Proof of Valor Fumir with resist. I think that is kind of a more meta build. Mine is also built on resistance as well. I just completely forgot she existed, so should probably work on that. She does do true damage, so 9,000 damage that can come out with her S3. Ooh, nice. Good counter, because now we can reveal the Knockwall, and if we reveal Knockwall, that's going to be great for us. Fumir could S3, and then she's going to pop her extra skill, so that is going to put everyone to sleep for a couple turns. Go for the Hand Guy, okay. We resisted a little bit of whatever she does with her S3. Here we go, strip all the buffs. 2-turn sleep, got some detonations on us, defense break on everybody. Ooh, that's pretty painful, isn't it? Pretty painful, but he is lacking a little bit of DPS. Well, actually, I take that back. Fire Lilius is going to probably destroy my entire team here. He can't wake up Cowrick. He really shouldn't wake up Cowrick, I should say. Otherwise, I'm just going to full cleanse my entire team. He's going to hit the LRK. Okay, that's fine. The Cowrick does cleanse off most of his debuffs. He just loses a turn because it's a 2-turn sleep. I didn't 15% any of the debuffs from Fumir there, which is quite impressive, actually. Let's see if Lilius goes for an S3 or if she just decides to hit the LRK for some extra damage while he's defense broken. I don't know if he wants to wake anybody up. Ooh, he's going for Cowrick. Never mind. I thought he'd go for the LRK. I mean, I haven't ripped my S3 yet, so he could get some free shots on us. He's gonna push up. Who's he pushing up? The Fire Lilius, but 50% combat readiness reduction from our Euphine is helping us out a little bit here. He's gonna attack the Calric, which is fine. Yeah, we're looking pretty decent here. Calric should be able to lap the DDR. Oh wait, no, DDR already lost one of his turns. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's S3. Cleanse everybody off, and then we can start ripping some damage into these guys. Lilia's gonna go, but that doesn't really matter all too much. Let's go for an S3 with LRK. He's on lifesteal, so he'll get back. He'll top himself off here. Oh no, really? Oh, he tried to play a full control team into a team with Hangai. I don't know. Fumier does buy you a turn against Hangai. I don't think she's great into him just because he bypasses one of the turns of sleep, right? He gets control like a normal cleanser would. It's like if you stun Destina, but then the next turn she's gonna cleanse. That's kind of what happened with the Calric there, I think. Euphine can also self-cleanse herself, so they couldn't hit her. Otherwise, if she had full fighting spirit, it's over. It says Zio attacking Lionheart. That's actually hilarious. I love it. Maybe we should try Zio sometime, actually. Oh, DDR is banned. Maybe we will try him here. Because I did re-gear him too. He's actually so much better now as a kind of DPS. But never mind. This guy's going for ML Landy. Do we go for LRK? He's been actually working quite well for us lately. I think people are also just used to me using a Tywin, so... let's switch it up a little bit. Or do we go for Arwell? You know what? I think Arwell's a pretty good bet here. Let's go Arwell and Hangai. Both full strip single target units, right? So Calric's S2, Arwell's S3 strips all the buffs on one unit that the opponent has, and should be able to control quite a bit on the field, even if they get something like an immunity buffer on the other side. Midnight Gala Lilius! Okay. Not a huge fan, but we can make that work. We can make that work. We can go for Winter. We could go for... oh, maybe not Winter here, because there's DJB. Normally see Lilius and Midnight Gala Lilius you can use Winter into. Do we use Abyssal Euphine here? I think Abyssal Euphine's fine, right? We're using her quite often, which is pretty good. We can also go for Zio. Actually, you could go for Zio here. Yeah, let's go for Zio. Let's get a kind of speed contester unit in here. We can use this to push back the Midnight Gala Lilius, which will be pretty useful. So that when DJB pushes up, Abyssal Euphine cuts that combat readiness gain by half. So he won't be able to do all that much. ML Ken looks like a threat to me, and I don't really like that, so I might have to go ahead and ban him. Briarwitch as well. Ooh, I don't like what is happening here. You can't really ed this team. Briarwitch is a bit annoying. Is this a Senya game? Might be a Senya game. Let's go for Senya, and I think I'll ban the ML Ken. Midnight Gala Lilius can't kill through Arwell anyway, so I think I'll ban ML Ken. We'll fight the Bryceria. Yeah, let's go for that. Ooh, this is where a Tywin would be so nice. Ooh, he let Zio through. Hang on, we can do a little experiment here. See if we can get away with the Zio pick. Okay, yeah, let's try it out. Alright, we're gonna stop the Midnight Gala Lilius from taking her turn. We have effectiveness on our Zio, so hopefully it's enough effectiveness. Let's go for an S3 here. Hopefully we dispel. If we don't, and we don't push back, I think we're screwed. Alright, nice. Very nice. So, even if he pushes up with DJB, it's not going to matter all too much. He could go for Barrier Inversion on just the Arwell herself, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Oh, he's going to just S1. Oh, I need dual attacks too. That's a really bad dual attack for me. Do we go for the S3 here? I don't think we do. I think we just go for an S1. Yeah. Deal some extra damage. Okay, let's go for an S1. Here, push up the Euphine, so she does get lapped by the Lilius. Alright, there's the salvo coming out. Kinda hurts. That's okay. Briarwitch can S3. If she S3s, we're in a little bit of trouble, because Lilius and Landy are both coming up after us. If we get defense broken on Euphine, it's gonna suck. Ooh, nice counter though, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, I think we're okay now, because there's an attack down on the Landy. Good, we got rid of the Lilius, and Landy can go for Euphine, but attack down with defense break. Oh no, he's gonna go, ooh, he's gonna go for the, straight for the Zeo there. Alright, I think now's a good time to go ahead and cleanse. You usually want to save your cleanse for after the Briarwitch goes. Which is a little annoying because Briarwitch is usually built slower than Handguy. So Handguys take the first turn, Briarwitch can rip an S3, and it's a really good combo, but his speed tuning wasn't fantastic. He also didn't get lucky with Landy countering there. Alright, what do we got here though? Push up, not enough, and I think what I'll do is I'll go for an S3 onto the Briarwitch. Now I know DJB is here, and DJB can barrier invert my team. But it's okay, as long as I can get some value out of my barriers here. There you go, protecting from the salvo, for example. Okay, so at this point, we can go for an S1 onto the Briarwitch. I really want to proc her here, if possible. I also don't want to proc the Landy, but it seems like I don't have a choice. Oh, wait, hang on, we can go for an S3. Let's go for it. Let's hope Landy doesn't counter and salvo us, otherwise we're dead. Ooh, DJB crumbled! Alright. Oh no, the salvo killed! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, if he didn't get the salvo there, I think we would have won that. But sadly, they got the RNG proc. For some reason, my Landy never gets the clutch ones, the clutch salvos ever. But that's okay, I think we had a pretty good run in this video, and Zeo actually got to work there. Pretty good. I want to try and use him in more situations, against things like C. Lilius. But with that being said though guys, thank you so much for watching this video, I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.